So guys, a wonderful good morning from Singapore Changi Airport. It is 2 a.m. and I'm about to fly Scoot, the low-cost carrier, the Singaporean-based low-cost carrier, from here on the 787 Dreamliner to Denpasar in economy class. And I always try to be as real as possible with my reviews. And if you're going to fly Scoot, you most likely won't spend the night at a nice hotel, or you will be well rested, because usually this airline ends up getting the worst slots you could think of, either really early in the morning or very late night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the night here at the airport, so it's going to be 7 hours, and then I'll be totally exhausted. Then I'm going to get on the economy class and try and see what the seat is like when you're completely exhausted, because if you fly Scoot, you either try to save a lot of money or there's no other choice. So let's give you the backpacker Scoot review experience, and we will see what it's going to be like. So I'm very much looking forward to the next 7 hours here at Changi, and then I hopefully be super exhausted to board this flight tomorrow morning. So let's do this. So guys, in order to create amazing content, I need amazing sponsors. And this is why I once again teamed up with Surfshark VPN, which I have been personally using since 2015. So a VPN is a virtual private network which helps you to browse the internet in complete privacy, which is important for people like us who travel a lot and use public Wi-Fi. But for us frequent flyer, there is another good reason to use a VPN, because to find very good deals on the internet. So with a VPN, you can literally pop up in any country of the world. So you can choose Thailand, India, or any other low-income country, which then enables you to find cheaper and better deals on Skyscanner, Kayak, Expedia, all those websites. So you should try it yourself. Also, if you use Netflix, or I'm a big football fan, for example, and I always wanted to see the highlight of my favorite team, Liverpool FC, and sometimes when I'm in different countries, because for copyright issues, I can't watch the videos. So then I just change to the UK with a VPN, and then I can watch it. So I teamed up with Surfshark to give you a very special offer. So you get off 83% plus a free month for an entire year, and then you end up, I think, $2.99 or whatever. It's a super cheap deal for you, and it gives you all the benefits you need when you're traveling. I do it, and you should travel with a VPN as well. Thank you guys, and check out the link in the description to get your hands on Surfshark VPN as well. So Scoot is a low-cost carrier, and with most of the low-cost carrier, you only get the flight. There's no extras. Like everything else you want, you have to pay for it. But usually when the online check-in opens with most of the low-cost carrier, you are able to pick your seat. With Scoot, you can check in online, but you still can't pick your seat. So they will assign a random seat to you. Now imagine you travel with your friend, so you'd be sitting all over the place, and then they will charge you $11 to pick a seat. It's insane. However, I was very lucky. I got the very last seat in the back, 40K window, and this is where it narrows down to 2 seats. So I don't know how that happened, but I'm very pleased with that. And then I also want to say that Changi Airport is the best airport to get stuck. Well, what means stuck? But to spend the night, it's a very pleasant experience. Sometimes it feels like I live at an airport. So good morning once again, guys. I had a bit of a nap. Yeah,
It's 2 more hours. It's 5 a.m. now. It's 2 more hours until we depart. I already feel like this already feels like a bad idea. Just want to sleep. So another lesson learned. I had a digital boarding pass. It was fine. I could go through the security checks, and then I was at the gate and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't let you in because you need a printed boarding pass." Everybody sells something else at the transfer desk. Last night they told me it's fine. They just scan it. You'll be good. You get a new boarding pass at the gate. Now I have to find a transfer desk and boarding starts in 20 minutes. So Scoot, get your shit together and get your rules right because everybody's telling you something else. And now I'm gonna find this transfer desk. So I've been awake for almost 24 hours, but got my boarding pass now. Now I'm gonna go back to the gate and then we board, and then the review finally starts and you get to see their beautiful Dreamliner. Trust me, it's going to be a wonderland.
So Scoot is operating a brand new fleet of 20 Dreamliners in total. I ended up on a 787-8, which comes with 329 seats in total. 18 of them are Scoot Plus, which is comparable to a premium economy class. 33 are Scoot Silence, and the rest of the airplane was completed by 278 seats in economy class in a 333 configuration. Just as an example, Air India 787-8 comes with 256 seats in total.
Hi there, how are you? Can I help? Oh, just all the way to the back. All right, sure. Thank you.
So welcome aboard Scoot 787. First thing you notice, there's no in-flight entertainment. I don't think there's overhead entertainment either. Leg room seems to be okay, decent, pretty average. But however, if you end up in row 40 or 41, it comes with a bit more room in between the window and your seat, where you can store a few more things, and it does look more spacious. However, it looks very, very simple, very basic, no frills. And another thing, you can't even recline your seats, but there is a foldable table. So that's all you get, a foldable table, no recline, nothing, very basic. So we are airborne now. The cabin is very hectic. Not really an airline for frequent flyers. You can tell that. Yeah, there's also no food or drinks or anything included, so you have to purchase that. But I had a look at the menu, and it's literally like $12 for a little meal. So prices here are quite steep as well. So yeah, no frills with Scoot. What I like though is the headrest. That's very comfortable. So I'm gonna try and catch up with some sleep.
So as I already told you, Scoot will make you charge for everything, including the food. But if you compare the prices to their biggest competitor, AirAsia, here in Scoot you will find extremely high and steep prices. So if you want to get a simple meal with a beverage, you can end up paying 15 Singaporean dollars, which is simply too much.
So we just started the descent into Bali. What I like, we are half an hour ahead of schedule. So my second flight with Scoot, and it's the second time that we arrive ahead of schedule, which is always very pleasant. Yeah, it was a good flight. In terms of sleeping experience, I slept really well. The padding of the seats is really nice. The headrest is really good. The downside is that you literally don't get anything. No water, no entertainment, nothing. It's literally just a seat. And I don't think it was too cheap, the fare, so it was not really justified, but it is what it is. Would I go on a very long haul flight? You know, they fly from Singapore to Berlin, for example, and I think this is a 12-hour flight. Probably not. So yeah, we're descending now, so I talk to you guys when I'm on the ground.
So this was the Scoot 787 Dreamliner, and the hard product was alright, the seat was fine and comfortable. I had actually a pretty decent sleep. However, the things I don't like about it, I mean, we know Scoot is a budget airline and they don't make a big secret about it. However, all the extra perks are just too costly. Food can get up to like $15 plus. Even after check-in, you're not able to pick your seat. So if you travel with a friend or family, they actually make you pay those $11, so you are assured that you sit next to your friend or family. And this is what I mean. They have the same network. All the budget airlines in Asia have the same networks, more or less, just different hubs. So I personally would recommend do that hub to KL, try AirAsia, do that hub to Manila, do Cebu Pacific, or Bangkok with Jetstar, Tiger. There's so many budget airlines in that region that you don't have to actually fly Sweden. Like considering the fare, I flew from Singapore to Bali. Also the price was actually quite steep for the ticket itself, so it was not like that I paid $50 and then so much more for the add-ons. It hasn't been the case. I understand they're based in Singapore and the labor cost and everything attached to it is quite high. However, the concept as such, it is budget, but it's extreme rip-off budget, and I don't think that is fair. However, it was a lovely airline, but rather look for alternatives and maybe just make that little trip across the border, because I don't think it's really worth it. However, thanks for watching. If you want, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of Scoot and who do you think is the low-cost king in Asia, or Southeast Asia especially. I really want to know. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and wherever you're off to, have a safe trip. Thank you.